Well, hi and good morning. Today's mini lecture is going to be on, well, it's going to be on energy that accumulates in practitioners, health practitioners of all kinds. And we'll go through this because I see a lot of health practitioners, including the way I used to be, okay, accumulating other people's energies. Is why? Because we're releasing energy. And energy is never destroyed. It just transfers from one system to another, okay? You know that a piece of firewood, okay, once you light it, what does it do? It turns on fire. The stored energy actually goes back to from which it came. It goes into the atmosphere. It goes back into another system. Remember, either dimensionally, physically, mentally, emotionally, okay, ethereally, okay, that's interdimensionally. Remember, there is energy in everything. And so what happens is that when you, let's say, are a hands-on practitioner and you're moving energy, stuck energy, okay, people come and see you, okay, is because they have a problem with energy. They may have mental dysfunction, mental energy problems that are stuck in there, okay, knots. They may have emotional problems, okay. They may have physical problems, and the physical problems, okay, give rise to emotional and mental. And if you're a health practitioner, hands-on especially, and the types of practitioners I'm talking about, well, let's talk about them. Some of the practitioners, okay, that you have to understand are hands-on practitioners, and those are like doctors of chiropractic, like I used to be. Then I got mentally and emotionally sick. I don't even know too many doctors that stay in business more than 3 to 5 years. They get a lot of mental dysfunction, relationship dysfunctions. Why? It's because you're absorbing all the patient's dysfunctions. So doctors of chiropractic, moving joints, you're moving energy within the joint space, and that energy is stuck energy. It comes out of you, okay, when you take it out, but it accumulates in you from the patient that you accumulated it from, and you got it from. Remember, the energy goes out of their body, and since you're touching them, what do you think it does? It goes into your body. So other people that you could go ahead and actually really see as a big dysfunction and accumulating bad energy are massage therapists. I know so many massage therapists. Unless you're taking care of yourself and releasing this accumulated energy, okay, bad energy, you have to be able to deaccumulate it, okay? Remember, power's power, okay? Sun power, electric power, okay? Magnetic power, solar power, any type of power there is, hydroelectric power, okay? Wind, solar turbine power. These are all different types of energy, okay? Everything has to go ahead and actually change into the power that it needs to turn into. For instance, all the different types of powers there are, okay, it goes through a transformer, and this transforms that power into usable energy. And your body's a transformer, and if you don't have the power to be able to transform this bad energy and or do some of the protocols, the practices and principles that I know that helped me massively and have helped many, not even, remember, regular people, practitioners, better wake up. Okay, remember, you're accumulating a lot of negative energy inside your body, and you're trying to help people. Remember, heal the sick and raise the dead. This is what you're doing. You're healing the sick. You're changing their energy fields, okay? And you're raising them from the dead because they felt like death before. They didn't want to do anything. So you've got all different types of health practitioners, okay? Shamans, they're moving energy, dark energy. And a lot of shamans get ethereal mind parasites from other people. I know I transferred a few of my demons, my parasites, to other people that have worked on me. Okay, and they got sick. They had to go to the hospital. They wore a colostomy bag for several years. And I'm not, just saying anything. It's just, wow. Energy transfers from one system to another. And most people do not exercise. Most people do not have a good diet, even if you're a doctor. Most people do not follow protocols to be able to reset your body. So following the terrain modification protocols, okay, like the gouacheing your skin, this opens up all your acupuncture points. This restabilizes your energy fields. Okay, psychologists, osteopaths, dentists, okay, life coaches, personal trainers, anybody that does anything in the physical, the mental, the emotional, okay, realms, okay, helping people. If you're touching them especially, okay, even talking to them as they start talking to you about things that are dysfunctional in your head, okay, and they're dysfunctional that come into your head is why? Is because you're helping them with dysfunction and you're trying to go ahead and unwind their dysfunction, and it does take some of your energy, and it's not only the energy that it takes. Remember, it takes smartness, okay, critical thinking to be able to know that you have accumulated being a health practitioner. So energy transfer from one energy to another is real, okay? Remember, parasites take energy. They take energy, and then when they of course, make energy in the body that's stuck, then the body needs to be released. And this is why it's very important for people to unwind, okay, not only their joints to make them so they're more flexible. So Dr. Chiropractic, if you find somebody that knows what they're doing, you bet that's beneficial, okay? Massage, I've had 1,500 hours of deep body work. And remember, energy does transfer from people, so you should always wear a crystal, always. Okay, this helps with your energy fields. I've grounded my house here. I'll show you. And I'm just putting in another ground. I'm going to show everybody how to do it, but there's a rod into the ground there, and that rod's a copper ground, and that goes into the ground about 8 feet. And this is a galvanized rod, which is going to go ahead and actually be hooked together, and it'll make a small battery. And this gets hooked in through my bed, through the house, and now I'm grounded. So just showing everybody how to do that, and this is something that you want to do. Remember, Wi-Fi, super Wi-Fi, these are all assaults. Those are normal people that have those, okay? But if you're a practitioner, that means that you're releasing people's dysfunction, their dysfunction, and it's going into you. Okay, super important to clean your skin. Okay, super important. Why? Because you reorganize all your body so it can it can grab the information from the sun. Okay, I spend every day, if I can, you can see there's my towel on the ground there. Okay, I lay on the ground nude for about 10-15 minutes to recharge my whole body and give it information. My sun is used in many different ways. Remember, it's growing my plants. Okay, it's making everything green, the birds singing, and it's sanitizing my pillows. Okay, remember, the sun is magical. Learn the series that we put together, Miracle of the Sun series. Learn your skin cleaning protocols. Learn how to do the gouacheing techniques to open up your meridians and reestablish normal energy centers. And learn what we call acid reduction massage techniques. Okay, and you gotta do it on each other. It's real simple. You don't have to pay for it. You just have to go ahead and find a companion and trade. And you're going to learn a lot of these protocols in Earther Academy. Earther Academy. Okay, that's our private site that I share with you a lot of things I've done to regain back my insanity. My sanity. Okay? I used to have insanity before, let me tell you. Not only mental, emotional, and physical. But I also had ethereal. Okay, we're all connected in the system here, and I'm talking about energetic. You're connected, remember, to your mother and father, brothers, sisters, your children, and from all their connections, their ethereal connections. And so it's very important to be able to get as clean as you can physically and rebuild the body as much as you can when you can. So learn the terrain modification protocols, and if you don't know what those are, then there's about 50 different protocols and departments that you need to go ahead and actually dig in deep. Remember, you're your own experiment. So what better experiment can you be is your own. Okay, so this isn't something brand new. Remember, this is 35 years worth of research, and what it's doing is it's actually getting you to learn about detoxification, learning about the sun's powers, okay, the good powers and the bad powers, learning how to negotiate hundreds of booby traps, okay, and negotiate them to get out of their way, and also negotiate them to rebuild yourself. Okay, learning about GMOs, learning about a lot of things, and negotiating. That's it. Just negotiate. Okay, so if you're a practitioner, okay, the smart thing to do is to learn the protocols. And you should be very smart, okay, and doing exercise too. Learning the chi breathing exercise programs. Laying out in the sun. Okay, this cleans your emotional body. It helps you reset. Remember, grounding your body, your bed. Okay, walking on the grass. Okay, this is grounding yourself, getting into nature. Okay, these are all simple things, but one of the best things you can do, remember, is upgrade your fuel supply. Your fuel supply. Make yourself a garden. And if you don't have the expansive area to make a garden, you can see, look what I got growing here in this small little garden. Okay, take out your backyard and put in a garden. Okay, look at how beautiful this is. And if you don't, then get yourself some planters like this. I got them at Home Depot. This is arugula. And have yourself live plasma. Okay? This also helps your body so it can realign itself because it's got real energy. Okay? Best thing you can do, like I said, is not move towards just raw food, but live food. Okay? Learning the liquids of vitality is a necessity. Just by putting more liquids and minerals in your system, getting a shower to chlorinator, changing a lot of your toxic products. Oh, this is spicy. A lot of your toxic products for less toxic or non-toxic products. Upgrading your kitchen to an Earth Shift kitchen. Okay, and we've talked about this many times. Okay, to make yourself hundreds of different recipes to be able to rebuild your body and rebuild your mind. Okay, but if you're a practitioner, again, you should be learning how to live as much of a non-toxic life as you can, because remember, everybody's looking at you. If you're a health practitioner, then you should be in better shape than they are. Remember, they're coming to see you is because they see that not your so much degrees because you're smart, but they want to go ahead and see if you took some of the smartness and put it into your own machine. It's because most people are coming to doctors, remember, is to get healthy. Okay, so you have to play the part. You have to look the part. And I go to conventions with other doctors, and I don't see too many people that I would say that look like they're sort of practicing what they preach. I just don't know. Okay, so a lot of us are so busy with practice. I used to be. Remember, I used to treat 30 to 50 patients a day, 5 to 6 days a week. Okay, I got sick, and this is why I've changed a lot of my ways. Why? Because I had to. I had to upgrade, I had to enhance, I had to optimize, and I had to go ahead and negotiate a lot of stuff. Okay, so at 56 years old right now, biological age, okay, I've had to go ahead and change my ways many ways. So I've just found out that the ketogenic diet and really learning the protocols that we put together so far, and it is a work in progress, has really changed thousands, tens of thousands of people's lives around the planet. Why? Because you're just putting some simple things back into your system. Just simple. So remember, moving parasites, okay, out of your body is going to make it so your body can transfer energy out of it, because parasites live on negative energy. They live on fear, doubt, uncertainty. They live off of a lot of them off of our emotions. Why? Because we make cortisol, we make adrenaline, we make acid. We make the terrain that they like to live in. Okay? They live in a terrain, so you're going to just manipulate your terrain. That's it. Okay? Optimize, enhance, and upgrade your terrain. Do it a little bit at a time. It is a journey. It is a journey. And this journey, remember, is a journey that doesn't stop. It just keeps going. Okay? Hey, guy. It just keeps going. And as you progress in your journey, the first thing you're going to want to do is share your transformation so others can be inspired to see how they can advance their journey, optimize their journey, okay? Enhance, upgrade. These are all good things. Remember, but ask your doctor, ask your sister, ask your brother, ask your mom, ask your dad if you can get healthy. Okay? And if you want to get healthy, well, then maybe they want to get healthy with you too. So remember, you're just learning what I call a supernatural lifestyle. And you're going to have to practice it. It is going to take time. But then again, everything does that's good. Nothing's easy. Okay, that's good, as they say. But then again, nothing's really hard if it's good either, if you are guided. And do these different experiments on yourself and do what you can. Remember, it's a work in progress. I'm just showing you what I do. And we've changed this many times to be able to enhance, again, optimize and upgrade the terrain modification protocols. And if we can find an easier way, a more economical way, and a more efficient way, then we're going to do it. Okay, so anyways, practitioners, step up. Okay, learn a lot of protocols, massage, grounding yourself in the sun. You got to get someone to work on you too. All the practitioners should be trading their virtues with one another, is because the practitioners need help. Okay, too. And most of us just give and give and give, and that's not good sometimes, is because what it does is just wears you out. Okay, most of the practitioners that I know right now, anybody I went to school with, I don't even know anybody in my class that's still practicing. Everybody's on disability, they hurt themselves. Mentally, they just don't want to do what they're doing anymore because they don't like it. It's because they just don't feel good about what they're doing anymore. So, be your own doctor. That's the only thing you can really do. Be your own doctor, your own physician, and learn from others that are living more of a naturalistic lifestyle. And if you're on pharmaceuticals, then, well, that's your deal. Okay, if you're eating meat, well, then you'll find out about the blood-free diet. Why? Is because a lot of dysfunction here, and physically, okay, come from drinking blood and eating flesh, especially toxic flesh. And all the conventional flesh, in my opinion, of course it's toxic. It's full of antibiotics, it's full of vaccines, it's full of hormones, okay? It's full of different types of things in the flesh. Brain chemical, death chemicals, okay? Fear, all these things. So, where do you think it goes inside you again? And if you're a health practitioner and you're not following a lot of these other protocols, you can see you're getting a whole host of more assaults. And that's why you don't feel good. Remember, the health practitioners are here to inspire people. Inspire. And how do we stay inspired? Well, we got to learn how to take care of ourselves. They don't teach us how to take care of ourselves when we go to school. They teach us a system. And it's a separative system. The chiropractic system, okay, the physical therapist system, the x-ray guys, okay, the neurosurgeons, the orthopedic surgeons, the psychologists, okay, the general practitioners, the pediatrics. All these systems are all separated, and most of them have different rules. And they really don't even know what the other sides are doing. They don't. So this is where we all need to share what we feel is going to help the group. Because the practitioners, remember, are here. Their mantra is to heal the sick and raise the dead. But then again, if you raise the dead, you may take some of their death, okay, some of their sickness, and put it into you. Again, take care of yourselves, guys. I know, because it made me feel terrible to be able to not be able to let out a lot of accumulated emotions that I took out of people. Okay, remember, adjusting people 30, 40, 50 times a day, you're breaking a lot of the different energy centers, and all of a sudden you hear the popping noises. As being a doctor chiropractic, you're manipulating joint spaces that are dysfunctional. Okay, the energy's stuck, and what do? You give them more energy, the energy goes out and goes through you. Okay, so this is something that you have to realize. So follow the protocols. Do as much as you can to learn how to release the accumulation. Okay, I got butterflies all over the place here. Okay, guys, aloha, and get some sun. Get out in nature. And again, try to get away from having so much cooked food and eating so much. Learn intermittent fasting. Learn block fasting. Okay, learn a blood-free diet. Okay, I'd love the physicians to be able to do an experiment upon themselves for 6 months so they can actually tell their patients what they do. Okay, has benefit because they've tried it. And you don't just change your diet, you have to do the protocols. You have to clean the skin, you have to rebuild the gut wall flora, you have to help rebuild the nerve systems, okay, the nervous system. Okay, you have to help all these different areas and negotiate many of them, from your water supply, okay, to just your personal care products. It's a journey, okay, and it's supposed to be fun, so don't get all caught up if you can't get it right now. Remember, baby steps at a time, take your first step, and engage. Okay? Aloha, and wow, what a beautiful, beautiful day. Here we go.
Important reminder. All information and ideas are for informational purposes only and are in no way intended as medical advice or as a substitute for medical counseling. Earthshift Products, Dr. Robert Cassar, all of their partners, affiliates, and subsidiaries will not be held accountable for the use or misuse of the information presented therein. This information is not intended as medical advice. The authors, publishers, and speakers of this work are not medical doctors and do not recommend the use of mineral-deficient foods, drugs, or medicines to achieve beauty and to alleviate health challenges. Because there is always some risk involved, all persons involved with the development and distribution of this information are not responsible for any adverse effects or consequences of any kind resulting from the use or misuse of any suggestions or procedures described on our website or Earthshift Live radio talk show or therein.